Hi guys, it's November 2nd, about -2 or 3. I thought it would be a good day to run and check my new trap line up north of the ranch today. So I'm just going into where I got a coyote set. I don't have too many sets out yet. I got a few fisher sets and a few coyote sets. I'm gonna go up and do some more exploring. Check out the area some more here and see if I can find any other good places for sets. There's lots of wolf tracks around this year, so hoping that I can maybe catch some of them buggers, but we'll see how it goes. Almost need more snow to do that effectively, but we'll check this out. Here I got one set. Oh, looks like I caught a red fox. One of my power rams. There we go. Well, he looks alright. This was kind of a natural spot under this tree here. And I figured something would crawl under there. And I see I got one critter. So I better get him out of the set and I'll reset it. And I'll carry on. Yeah, it looks like a pretty nice fox, but it's unfortunate that they're not bringing the kind of money they're worth, or what they should be worth. They have such beautiful fur. But anyways, I'll get them out of there and carry on. Well, I got one set over in here. Let's see. Set for a fisher. And there we got a fisher. There we go. This is the new area that I started setting some traps. This is up in the northernmost part of our property. I've never trapped up here before. So I got a few sets up here, and I start making more. I might put out a few more today, and I'm just gonna check some area, find some good spots, maybe clear some line. Yeah, there he's got a dark one. This is the way I like to make my sets. I take some beaver meat and I put it on a piece of wood like that, and I put a piece of wire over it. I staple it. That way the squirrels and the mice don't chew it all. It stays for a long time then. And I put a cross down like this. Make a cross out of a board. The trap clamps onto here. Wedges onto there, and then I just pull this box down. A setup like this is faster to make than making wooden boxes, and I think because this is just a cage, my feeling is that when the wind blows, the scent from that bait carries better because the wind can carry it through. I mean, I always put a long distance call on the outside anyways, like a skunk scent, but that's just the way I do it. I do use some boxes, but most of my sets are this way. This fish is caught in a 220. The reason I use 220s is because I have lots of them. In my opinion, if I were to pick the best fisher trap, I would think a 160 in my opinion is the best trap for fisher, but since I got lots of 220s, I use them. Alright, I'm going to shut this off for a minute and get them out of this trap. There we go, I got it all reset, and that's the way it looks. Just clamp it onto there, then I pull the cage down, slide the cage down on there like that. It seems to work really good. Well, back down the trail we go. See if we can catch some more. Here's the remains of an old log cabin. It was built up here at one time. I think, from what I've been told, the fellow was going to do some logging up here. I think about the only logging he did was cutting enough logs to build his cabin. It's all kind of fallen in, not much left of it. There you can see how they made their hinges back then, just a couple pieces of old belting. Not much left. There's an old stove in there. Looks like it's getting filled up with squirrel food. Wasn't too big, maybe 10 by 10. That's about it. Well, I'll carry on down the trail. Well, I got another trap back in this hole. So we'll see across the fence here. We'll see what we got, if anything. This is some dark timber back in here. These are the kind of spots I like to set for these fisher. They like to hang out in this dark timber. Oh, there we got another one. Looks like probably a female. There we go. This set, instead of putting it on an angle tree, I just put it on a one straight up and down. Some people say that they get more refusals from fisher on a tree that's straight up and down, but I've found I've had pretty good success doing it this way. If I can, I try and put it on a leaning tree, but I find with these rough spruce, the bark on them, they climb pretty easy. Sometimes what I do is I'll lean a pole up against it so that they can climb it better. When I set this one the other night, it was getting kind of late and dark, so I didn't bugger around very long with it. But anyways, I guess I better get him out of there. There we go. There's a nice leaning tree. That's what I try and look for. I can find them. I'll get a trap put up here right quick. There we got the trap set. Some beaver meat in there. And for the long range scent, what I use is skunk essence. And it's a little trick. What I do is I take a can of Vaseline, the unscented Vaseline, put it in boiling water so it liquefies, and then you pour some of your skunk essence in there, and It works real well. You don't gotta, it's a lot, let's say it's a lot safer to handle as opposed to having that running skunk essence. And you can just take some of the Vaseline, you stick it on a branch, and it smells just like skunk. There we go, that should lure them in. Alright, I'll be on my way to set another one. Thought this might be a good spot for a wolf bait. Might be able to catch some wolves up here. I'll put a bait out on that ice and then I should have lots of spots to hang snares. And maybe in spring I'll come back and trap beaver. But I'm not gonna put the wolf bait out today because I'm just kind of breaking trail here. And I didn't know for sure if I would get up here with a load of bait. So once this trail freezes up, I'll bring that up another day. But we got a nice slough here, that's for sure. Well guys, I'm home again. I ran into some real rotten country up there. Some of it's impassable. But I managed to get a few more fisher sets out and a wolf set. It's the line, it's a work in progress. I got a lot of area to cover yet and a lot of traps to set. Here's the conclusion of today. 2 fisher and a fox, which isn't bad considering the amount of sets I got out there. Like I said, I'll keep adding them and hopefully I can start bringing in more and more fur. Thanks for watching.